You know, speaking of football and sports and how everything has to be about politics, it was the only thing you could turn to, one of the only things you could turn to just get away from all of like the politics and the news and what was going on was just sports. Just shut up and play. I thought that was a very poignant thing that Ann Coulter said. So we've seen it in football, but it's taking over the Olympics too. I regret to inform you. Yes, wouldn't you know, you have all of these people, all of these Americans over there in Milan to represent our country on a world stage, and they take that opportunity to just trash their own country in press conferences as if that makes them morally superior. Oh, I'm so morally superior, like totally ungrateful to the country that has provided them the resources to get to where they are. The Olympics, like that's a big deal. But no, I'm going to take the opportunity. I don't know why they have an English accent, but I feel like internally they have an English accent because they think that they're fancy. Skier Hunter Hess. Well, he was asked how he feels about representing America right now, and I'm just going to go ahead and spoil it by telling you the answer is pretty gay.
It brings up mixed emotions to represent the U.S. right now, I think. It's a little hard. There's obviously a lot going on that I'm not the biggest fan of, and I think a lot of people aren't. If it aligns with my moral values, I feel like I'm representing it. Just because I'm wearing the flag doesn't mean I represent everything that's going on in the U.S. So yeah, I just kind of want to do it for my friends and my family and the people that support me getting here.
Like, what a loser. What an absolute loser. If you don't want to be there, don't. You don't have to represent our country. Like, I don't understand why you would be there representing our country if you're not proud to represent our country. It seems very, very obvious. President Trump responded to this as well. U.S. Olympic skier Hunter Hess, a real loser, says he doesn't represent his country in the current Winter Olympics. If that's the case, he shouldn't have tried out for the team, and it's too bad he's on it. Very hard to root for someone like this. Make America great again. It is like, I love my country. Why are we sending America haters to represent our country? I don't, and by the way, I would love to hear from Hunter, which country is better? Knock, knock. Which could you, follow-up question, could you please explain to me which country is better?
I've heard Somalia is gold. Maybe you could try there.
Ship your ass to Somalia, okay?
Probably not great skiing, but
yeah. No, he'll have to go back somewhere else for the skiing. But listen, you tell me, where would you like to go? You want to go to Canada? We'll make it happen. You want to go to, I don't know, any of these Latin American countries that all of these other illegals are from? We can make it happen. I will personally fund your one-way ticket to a different country if you can just tell me which country is better than the one that gave you this opportunity. But it wasn't just him. I regret to inform you, figure skater by the name of Amber Glenn, I've never heard of these people, also chose to weigh in.
Yeah, it's been a hard time for the community overall under this administration. It isn't the first time that we've had to come together as a community and try and fight for our human rights. And now, especially, it's not just affecting the queer community, but many other communities. And I think that we are able to support each other in a way that we didn't have to before. And because of that, it's made us a lot stronger. I hope I can use my platform and my voice throughout these games to try and encourage people to stay strong in these hard times. I know that a lot of people say, you're just an athlete, like stick to your job, shut up about politics. But
no, just shut the up entirely.
It is something that I will not just be quiet about because it is something that affects us in our everyday lives.
Sarah, Chris just got into my ear and said that she's from Plano.
Shut up!
That's exactly what I said to him.
Oh my God. Oh, no way. Oh, that's where I'm from. That's my hood. So I don't know what community do you claim to speak for? The entire Olympic community, the LGBT community, the Plano community, the entire country. Like, I don't understand who you think you're speaking for. But homegirl with the blonde hair and lily white skin, I think you're doing just fine here in this country. Like, I think this country has treated you quite well. I don't think that you need, like, someone, golly, you hear this woman yammer on, and I say this as someone who has an hour-long show. How long was that clip? It just felt like forever. That was only a minute? Steven, was that only a minute?
1 minute.
Oh my God, it felt like 5.
And actually, I just like to speak for my community. And there's a lot of difficult things going on right now. It's really hard with this administration.
Like, shut up. Plano doesn't claim you. We don't claim you, Amber. There's more. Great. There's more. Freestyle skier Chris Lillis.
I feel heartbroken about what's happened in the United States when, I'm pretty sure you're referencing ICE and some of the protests and things like that. I think that as a country, we need to focus on respecting everybody's rights and making sure that we're treating our citizens as well as anybody with love and respect.
Yes, we are.
And I hope that when people look at athletes compete in the Olympics, they realize that that's the America that we're trying to represent.
No, sir, quite literally, all of the citizens are being treated with love and respect. You absolute dipshit. ICE is not going after, it's the non-citizens, it's the illegal immigrants, the illegal aliens that ICE is going after. See, this is why I'm saying you are getting paid to ski, not think, buddy. Okay? By the way, is it a requirement that, you can only be gay to go to the... I don't understand. All of these people...
They are figure skaters. They're skaters, so.
Great point. That's a great point. Well, skiers too, I guess. Is that a big gay thing? Is that a big gay hobby? We have a bunch of gay people skiing.
You're asking the wrong person. I don't know.
You mean to tell me you're not an expert on the statistics of gay skiers?
I'm not an expert at anything that has to do with cold, so I'm
fired. Fired. You're fired, Steven. Not an expert.
Fired for what?
Not an expert, because I needed your expertise, your expert knowledge on the gay community and the statistics with I need a Venn diagram of the gay community and the skiing community.
It's probably pretty big, I'm going to guess. Is that what it's the circles align?
I just want to know who this Amber chick thinks that she represents with the community and the community and the community, the community and the community. I would love to know. By the way, there's golly, they keep stacking this with more. I keep going, is that it? No, actually, there's more. Skier Michaela Schifrin, she showed the mental gymnastics that she's using to justify being there, actually.
I think there's a lot of hardship in the world, globally. And there's a lot of heartbreak. There's a lot of violence. It can be tough to reconcile that when you're also competing for medals in an Olympic event. What? Peace is not just the absence of conflict. Peace is the creation of an environment where we can all flourish, regardless of race, color, creed, religion, gender, class, caste, or any other social markers of difference. And for me, as this relates to the Olympics, I'm really hoping to show up and represent my own values of inclusivity, values of diversity and kindness and sharing.
Girl.
Tenacity, work ethic.
Why is it always the white women? Why is it always the white women who are like, I'm here to represent diversity and inclusion along with all of my other white friends? We are the ones who know about diversity and inclusion. I'm just here to represent diversity. Again, how? You could, if you really wanted to represent diversity and inclusion, you could have allowed one of your minority counterparts to take your place. Why not do that? Why not give your spot? That would be diversity and inclusion. That would be you living out the values that you claim to hold. Just give it to a black girl. And then she can go out there and talk about how she knows about diversity and inclusion and all that. You're quite literally doing the opposite of diversity and inclusion by taking a spot that could have gone to someone who has a different color of skin. So I'm going to call bullshit on that. whatever your name is. What's her name?
Michaela Schifrin. Michaela Schifrin.
By the way, just want to remind you guys, throwback to Tokyo Olympics. Don't be like those athletes. Be like Tamra Stock at the Tokyo Olympics.
How does it feel to represent your country like this?
It feels amazing. I love representing the U.S. I freaking love living there. I love it, and I'm so happy I get to represent USA.
That's supposed to be the point, guys. You go to represent your country. You're supposed to kind of love it. If that's not part of the deal, if you can't do that on your end, maybe the Olympics are not for you. But please, for the love of all that is holy, just shut up and ski. I feel dumber for having listened to all of that. All right, make sure that if you are not yet a subscriber to Blaze TV, you can go to blazetv.com/Sarah. Use a promo code Sarah for $20 off. That is blazetv.com/Sarah. If you like this clip and you want to see the full episode, click here. And if you want to subscribe to the channel, come on, you know you do. Click here.